It's like North Korea, man. In the story.
9 years, right? You live in
Yeah,
Korea.
I never
I've
been
never
here.
seen place like that, right?
Yeah. जो भी रहते हैं यहाँ पे वो यहाँ घर से निकलते नहीं हैं. गंगनाम है साथ में और साथ में झुग्गी भी है. अमीर लोग और गरीब लोग. What is this? I mean, and they have gas connection also. You can see that's Gangnam. Gangnam, Oppa Gangnam style, remember? And they are famous for plastic surgery, and there, they need a plastic surgery here also. What do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? क्या हाल है आप लोगों के? Guys, you remember him? Michael?
Hi, homeless
Hi.
pelican.
And now he's become a big YouTuber. उसका एक वीडियो बहुत ही फेमस हुआ था. वो फेमस जो वीडियो था वो ये था कि उसने स्लम दिखाया था सियोल का, साउथ कोरिया का सबसे बड़ा स्लम. तो आज हम उसी लोकेशन पे आ रहे हैं. इससे इंस्पायर होकर आई एम इंस्पायर्ड बाय यू, योर वीडियो. सो आई एम गोइंग टू स्लम. We are going to slum and he will tell us about this slum area and whatever it is. So the village name is what?
The name is Guryong village, and this is actually the biggest slum in Korea. And the most important thing is that in many countries, the slums area are a bit dangerous, but not in Korea. Here is like super safe and only old people lives here. So we'll check it out.
So वीडियो होगा जो शायद थोड़ा लंबा हो जाए. It will be a long video maybe. So why don't you just subscribe me and subscribe him, and his channel description link will be in the description.
Subscribe.
I
baby.
always fumble. Subscribe him and subscribe me also. So let's go. As you can see, this is refrigerator Hitachi. There are so many things, right?
Yeah, they have so many things over here. You can find everything. Like you see radios or
Oh, it's
fans, microwaves. Probably most of the things are working.
Oh, I'm gonna get this. We have a car. Wow, so many things, man. I think they're
The
selling.
house made of the closets doors.
ये जो है ना ये पूरा लकड़ी का है. झोपड़पट्टी होती है ना वैसे से. अन्यसेयो. सो जैसे कि आपने देखा कि यहाँ पे लोग भी रहते हैं, लेकिन हम बताएंगे कितने लोग रहते हैं और यहाँ का क्या हिसाब किताब है. बिकॉज दिस विलेज इज सिचुएटेड इन गंगनाम. गंगनाम जो है ना कोरिया का सबसे एक्सपेंसिव एरिया है, राइट? इट्स द मोस्ट एक्सपेंसिव एरिया. एंड फ्रॉम हियर यू कैन सी द बिल्डिंग्स, बिग बिल्डिंग्स.
Yeah, they are building the new ones, and they want to turn this village apart down. So
Yes, so यहाँ के जो गवर्नमेंट है ना, the government is trying to I mean they want to develop this area. वो यहाँ को ना सही, इस एरिया को सही से अच्छा से बनाना चाहते हैं. तो वो चाहते हैं यहाँ के लोग ना निकल जाए यहाँ से, बट यहाँ के लोग निकल नहीं रहे क्योंकि इट्स इन गंगनाम. सो दे नीड मच मनी. they are asking for much money, millions of dollars.
the story was like the people who lives here originally they were displaced from the center for the Olympics in 1988. And so they came here. They didn't have a place to go, and they started building illegally their houses. And now it's a big argument between them and the government. The government wants to repay them, but they want more money.
More money.
So
That's why they're not going. But there are not so many people. There are so many houses. We say jhuggi jhopdi, but there are not so many people.
it's like a lot of tiny streets here, and this is the interesting.
As you
part
can see, सबके bed है, and I think they just went somewhere, right? And Michael was saying, people usually don't go out from this area. If they go out, तो गवर्नमेंट आ जाएगी और इनका जो घर है ना लॉक कर देगी और तोड़ देगी. तो पीपल यहाँ जो भी रहते हैं यहाँ पे वो यहाँ घर से निकलते नहीं है. कोई ना कोई एक मेंबर यहाँ रहता ही रहता है. Wow, so narrow, man. And they have gas connection also.
Yeah, they have water, electricity, gas connection, but for 10 years they didn't have water, and for first 4 years they didn't have electricity.
Wow.
Now they have everything. Yeah.
स्टार्टिंग में इनके पास पानी बिजली कुछ नहीं था. 10 साल तक स्टार्टिंग में जब आए थे 1988 में, और अभी सब है इनके पास. 2023 के जनवरी में ना यहाँ बहुत बड़ी फायर हुई थी. बहुत बड़ा क्या कहते हैं आग लगी थी, और जिसमें 600 घर जो है शायद 600 वो जल गए थे. बहुत लोग कह रहे हैं कि वो जानबूझ के जलाया गया था, लेकिन आई डोंट नो. व्हाट इज दिस? आई मीन
So this is like those houses. So if the house is like nobody lives there anymore, or they kicked somebody out, the government is coming and putting those like woods, and that it means that you cannot go back to this house. So you can see so many of those.
In the Google it says there are like
Around
2,500 people.
Yeah, but I think it's way less than that.
Way less than
Maybe
that?
I would say 200, 300 people live
200,
here.
300 people. But it's not at all smelly. I mean, there's no smell, you know.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually.
Actually, I'm really inspired by Michael's video. You should watch that video, and it's a viral video. I mean, they don't accept it, right?
Yeah, because most of them are like bills, so sometimes you can see like huge bags of like, thousands of bills unpaid. They have a shop here, they have a barber here, they have 3 churches.
Oh, really? They have churches also?
Yeah.
They have यहाँ पे 3 churches हैं, 3 churches.
Yeah. I found 3, maybe there is more.
Shop भी हैं सारी, restaurants भी हैं, restaurant भी maybe restaurants also there.
Yeah.
This is a church.
Yeah. Oh, that's the 4th one then.
4th one? This is the church. So एक church भी मिल गया.
So they used to have the restaurant here, but I heard that the restaurant was recently closed down because the food was not so good, and people stopped. And then another church over there.
So there is another church. So guys, यहाँ पे आग लगी थी जो बताया था जनवरी में बहुत सारे घर जले थे. And I think this one also because black soil.
Yeah. All these areas around here.
안녕하세요. Wow. This looks like in Mumbai there is a place called I think Dharavi. I've never been there, but yeah, it says it's the biggest slum of the world or maybe Asia.
Oh really?
Yeah, you should go
Mumbai?
there in Mumbai.
And then
So-
go to the village.
You can get the idea of how big this area is, and this is the only one part.
Yeah.
यहाँ पे और भी part है. I wonder, is there toilets for them inside their home?
Yeah,
or?
there are toilets, and they are actually pretty good.
Oh, really?
They have paper and it's clean.
Oh, you
So
you went there?
I used it. Yeah, I need to use actually, so we can go to the toilet.
So yeah, ये जानना पड़ता है. So they have almost everything. Dish TV, they have antenna,
Air conditioners.
Oh yeah, it reminds you somehow this Dharavi, or in Delhi also when I was a child there were some slums like this. So, but the thing is, you can see that's Gangnam, Oppa Gangnam style. Remember, that's the same Gangnam. It's so expensive in Korea. Gangnam is the most expensive, I think, in the Asia.
Yeah.
It's one of the most expensive
In the
area.
world.
And they are famous for plastic surgery, and there, they need a plastic surgery here also. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
But the people are not going because they want millions.
But here it's of course messy, but it's not super dirty. It's no smell.
Yeah, there's no smell.
It's pretty good.
The water is there very clean. I would take a bath if I have a towel. So there are no people.
Yeah,
In this area, no people.
Very few. So as you can see, like most of the houses are in this condition, so not so many people living in those places still.
So if they had this wooden rod here,
Yeah.
it means it's empty.
Yeah.
So government paid them or not? We don't know. So it's a loss for the owner.
Somebody died also, and
Yeah, it's possible.
removed from here.
And as we can see, we have this bijli ka,
Somebody lives
and somebody lives here. It's like North Korea, man. In the story.
9 years, right? You live in
Yeah,
Korea.
I never
I've
been
never
here.
seen place like that, right?
Yeah. And it's so empty, so big and it's so empty. इतनी बड़ी जगह है और इतनी खाली जगह ना मैंने नहीं देखी. आपने बहुत सारे लोगों की वीडियो देखी होगी, बहुत सारे लोगों की वीडियो देखी होगी और जरूर देखो, क्योंकि यहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं, यूट्यूबर्स आते हैं, बहुत सारे ट्रैवलर्स आते हैं जो ये देखना चाहते हैं. इन लोगों के लिए ना वो मधुमक्खी, इन लोगों के लिए ना ये मतलब थोड़ी स्ट्रेंज जगह है. और कोरिया में गंगनम जैसे एरिया में रहना और ऐसी एरिया में ऐसी जगह, वाह. As you can see किसी का घर खुला हुआ है. And I think it's like ये हमारे में तो पंचायत के जो पंचायत लोग बैठते हैं, शायद ये वही जगह है शायद. क्योंकि this area is like some
Area
head of the area lives.
This is like a center for social meetings,
Yeah, whatever, if there is something bad happening, they will come here and report. So they have vans also. Oh my god.
Yeah. Better shoes than mine.
You know what I really like about this village is that they have this place to throw trash. They're not just throwing anywhere, they're throwing here. And they're also taking care of cats,
They have
giving
bento,
food.
man. The cats are eating better than I do.
वो कह रहा है कि मेरे से अच्छा खाना खा रहे हैं ये लोग.
That's why you need to subscribe because
Subscribe
I'm
him.
starving.
बेचारे के पास पैसे नहीं है ये. Why I like him because he just came to Korea without
Not
money.
easy.
He had no money and then he just came to Korea. It's a very risky thing, It's a very big thing.
You can do it also.
I wish, but I don't want. So, if you can see, those buildings are very near, very near. You just have to cross one road, and those houses are, very expensive. But I bet these houses are very expensive too. These houses, expensive houses. I won't mind living here.
I like the flowers.
और जैसे कि आप देख रहे हो मेरे पीछे, यहाँ टैक्सी भी आती हैं. There are taxi also.
The taxi?
Wow. I'll tell you one thing. Many Koreans think like in India, there is a income difference between riches and the poor. But this place can remind people of Korea that there is this thing in Korea also. Gangnam है साथ में और साथ में झुग्गी भी है. अमीर लोग और गरीब लोग. ऐसा गरीब नहीं है यहाँ के जो रहने वाले हैं. बहुत ये बेचेंगे ना बहुत पैसा कमाएंगे भाई. ये लोग 1988 में आ गए थे, इनको जगह नहीं थी तो इलीगली यहाँ पे आ गए थे. शायद सन 2000 में इनको टेम्प्रेरी आईडी कार्ड मिला था. 2011 से चल रहा है कि ये लोग खाली करें. गवर्नमेंट सारे साम ताम दंड भेद चालू कर रही है कि खाली कर दो, बट खाली नहीं हो रहा. और यू सी दिस कार, द ग्रीन नंबर प्लेट. ग्रीन नंबर प्लेट का मतलब होता है वेरी ओल्ड. दिस कार, ये ऐसा लग रहा है इसमें कुछ ना कुछ कांड हुआ था और यहाँ पे किसी ने खड़ी करके चला गया, भाग गया. दे हैव ऑलमोस्ट एवरीथिंग हियर, एवरीथिंग. It's pretty amazing, man. The taxi guy lives here, I think.
Wi-Fi.
They have Wi-Fi also? Oh yeah, they have Wi-Fi. CCTV.
Cameras.
Guys, as you can see, यहाँ खेती भी होती है. They have farms also. They, produce their own food and eat.
Look at this. So many stuff.
So many stuff.